All right, guys. We just had 3 earthquakes right in a row. I'm going to go ahead and get them up. It is June the 15th, 2020 at 1:04 a.m. All right, now these earthquakes took place within minutes of each other, okay? So let me go ahead and give you what we got. All right, we're going to go ahead and give you the one I've got first, and then they just followed one right after another, okay? So let me go ahead and pull up Usgs here. All right, Usgs said right off the get-go there was a 5.4, and they had it Solomon Islands. All right, USGS said it was a 5.4 Solomon Islands. They have it 97 miles southwest. Got Gizo Solomon at 6.2 miles in depth. All right, now EMSC is another story. All right, EMSC. Let me pull this up. USGS, EMSC, there we go. All right, that's it. That's the right one. EMSC had it at a 5.4. All right. Solomon Islands. They have it 107 miles southwest of Gizo, Solomon Islands at 37.2 miles in depth. All right. GFC was the primary data source for this earthquake. They've got it at a 5.0. I'll go ahead and pull that up. Let me go get it. I'm trying to enlarge it. Oh, no, come on, go away. Let's enlarge just as far as I can get it for you. All right, GFC had it at a 5.0, Solomon Islands at 6.2 miles in depth. Closest volcano for this earthquake was 72 miles away. All right, now let me go pull that up. I'm trying to get this done so I can go back to bed. Sorry here, got a scratchy throat. And we're going to go pull it up right there. As you can see, there are 2 circles there. That's because the Solomon Islands had 2 earthquakes. All right. All right. So, closest volcano is green, normal, and dormant. It was 77 miles away. All right. It did come across on disaster alert as a 5.4. All right. So let me pull up disaster alert for you, and we'll read that off. Pulling up disaster alert, guys. I already copied it and pasted it into the notes. We have 3 major earthquakes, a 5.4 Solomon Islands, a 5.3 Halmahera, and a 5.1 Solomon. And they should all be right there. And they are. We're opening it up. There it is, 5.4. All right, an earthquake of magnitude 5.4 at a depth of 6.2 has occurred 156 kilometers south-southwest of Gizo, Solomon Islands, as reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS. All right, I copied that already. They are in the notes. I'm going to go pull up the next one so I can do the 5.3. All right, we're going to pull that up also. So let me go ahead, I'll leave that there, and we're going to go get the next one for you. And that would be a 5.3 Solomon, Halmahera, Indonesia. All right, so let me copy that from EMSC because I didn't copy the final thing because they had so many. Okay, so we're going to copy that and paste it in there. Copy. Now we're going to go paste this into the EMSC. I want to wait and get the final report on that one before I posted it. EMSC. Where's EMSC? EMSC has had this at a 5.6, 5.6, a 5.5, and now a 5.3. All right, so let me go ahead and put that in there. And then they had it at a 5.2 also. All right, 5.3, 5.2. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and post this one. Upgraded after USGS post. And paste. All right, lots of upgrades. Okay, so here is EMSC's final result. Hey, 10,000. Good evening. You're up late, sweetie. All right, GFC. Let's go to USGS first. I'm sorry. Yes, Samson. Mommy will go to bed again in a second, so hang tight, babe. You're a good boy. He's going, Mom, what's going on here? 5.2. All right. USGS said this was a 5.3, Halmahera, Indonesia. They have it 29 miles south of Tabello at 73.9 miles in depth, okay? That also came up on the BMKG as a 5.7. That link is in there also. All right, now EMSC. Hold on for a ride and a half here. All right, EMSC has had this at 5.6, a 5.5, a 5.3, and a 5.2. They finally settled on the 5.3 after USGS posted. Okay, they've got it 30 miles south of Tabello. This is Halmahera, Indonesia, at 77.0 miles in depth. GFC, they said, was the primary data source. It was BMKG. You have the link for BMKG in this. They said it was a 5.7. That link is in there also. I'm going to show you GFC since they're saying GFC is the primary data source for this earthquake. All right. GFC had this earthquake as a 5.2. They still do. I'm enlarging this so you can see it. GFC said it was a 5.2. Halmahera, Indonesia. They've got it 121 kilometers, which is 75.1 mile in depth. They're saying the closest volcano is 27 miles away. It is black, it is extinct. So let me go ahead and do that. All right. So let me go ahead and get that up for you. And we'll go get Halmahera up and I will show you. Okay, let me go get Halmahera. All right. Opening up. Yeah, right. Black and extinct, they're saying. You make up your own mind. I'm just going to go by what they say. You make up your own mind. They're saying this is the closest volcano right here, black and extinct. Guys, look what's there. Look what's on the other side of this. Volcanoes run underground together, okay? But this is your earthquake. This was the 5.3. This is the volcano they're saying was there. Okay, is the closest one. Guys, look at those red ones. They're erupting, okay? Those volcanoes are erupting. All right. All right, you're going to have GFC, EMSC, USGS, and BMKG. But here's the catch. EMSC had a 5.6, a 5.5, a 5.3, and a 5.2, and back to a 5.3. Again, next earthquake. And it came across on disaster alert. I pulled that up for you. Let me go ahead and get that for you. Close that down. We don't need that anymore. Where is disaster alert? All right. I pulled that up already. So take a look. All right. Disaster alert 5.3. Let me go ahead and read it. I've already posted it into the description box for you. An earthquake of magnitude 5.3 at a depth of 74 miles. Well, they had 73.9, so 74 miles has occurred. 48 kilometers south of Tubelo, Indonesia. All right, that is the Halmahera, Indonesia earthquake. As reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS, this is a preliminary. All right, next earthquake up. Let me go get it. The only two earthquake centers that posted on this earthquake was USGS and EMSC. Let's go ahead and pull up USGS. All right. USGS said there was a 5.1 Solomon Islands. They've got 108 miles south-southwest of Gizo at 6.2 miles in depth. EMSC, USGS was the primary data source for this earthquake. They're saying the closest volcano is 83 miles away and green. All right, let me pull up EMSC. EMSC followed suit. They did not upgrade, downgrade, or nothing. They've got it at a 5.1 also. Solomon Islands at 6.2 miles in depth. They've got it 108 miles south of Gizo, Solomon Islands. All right. Disaster alert also posted on this earthquake. Let me close these down, guys. I got to pull up disaster alert, which I do have already copied and pasted. So let me go ahead and do that. So we've got 3 major earthquakes here. I know, Samson. Hang on, baby doll. Mom will be right there. He's got to go out, guys. I got to make this quick. All right, 5.1. All right, 5.1 Solomon Islands. Let me go ahead and read it. An earthquake of magnitude 5.1 at a depth of 6.2 miles has occurred 174 miles southwest of Gizo, Solomon Islands, as reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS. This is a preliminary, so I think I copied this one, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do it again just to make on the safe side. All right, so let me go down to these notes here. Disaster alert. I did copy. All right, what I'm going to do now is copy all these links, and we're going to post it onto YouTube. Then I got to get Samson out. He's in there crying at the door, so he needs to go. And then I'm going back to bed, guys, okay? I am sorry. I definitely need to go back to bed. Edit. And video. And edit video. Make sure I've got all earthquake links up there. Okay, 5.4, 5.3, and 5.1. All descriptions are in there. We're going to paste this into the notes. Disaster alert. EMSC, USGS, separated, yes. Separated, yes. And got you covered, guys. All links are here. Save. I'm going to go ahead and post this into community for you. Share, copy, and we're going to community. And we're going to paste. Paste. Now you can get to the links, okay? You can get to the links for this. All right, I'll run past it. I'm not going to open them up again. I'm just going to read them for you. I'm sorry for those of you who just came in. I just woke up. Let me get this up for you. USGS said there was a 5.4 Solomon Islands, 97 miles southwest of Gizo, Solomon, at 6.2 miles in depth. EMSC has had it at 5.4 Solomon Islands. They've got it at 107 miles southwest of Gizo at 37.2 miles in depth. It also came across on the GFC as a 5.0 Solomon Islands. All right, and they've got it at 6.2 miles in depth. Next one up was a 5.3. USGS said there was a 5.3 Halmahera, Indonesia, 29 miles south of Tubelo. That's 73.9 miles in depth. EMSC has had it at a 5.6, a 5.0, a 5.3, and then a 5.2. Then upgraded it again to a 5.3, Halmahera, Indonesia, 30 miles south of Tubelo at 77 miles in depth. It came across on the BMKG first. That link will be there. They had it at a 5.7 at 60 miles in depth. They're saying GFC was the primary data source. That is the information you'll be getting in there. GFC said it was a 5.2, Halmahera, Indonesia, at 75 miles in depth. Disaster alert is also in there. All right, the last earthquake was a 5.1, Solomon Islands. The USGS has it at 108 miles south-southwest of Gizo, Solomon Islands, at 6.2 miles in depth. They are the primary data source for that earthquake. EMSC just followed along, saying it was a 5.1, Solomon Islands, at 108 miles south-southwest of Gizo, Solomon Islands, at 6.2 miles in depth. On that one, they're saying the closest volcano was 83 miles away, green, normal, dormant. It also came up on the notes for all the earthquakes. It also came up on the disaster alert app. I am going to say good night, guys. All right, God bless. Be safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go back to bed. Big hugs. 2 thumbs up. God bless. You guys be safe. 10,000 likes. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. I appreciate you no end. Have a great night. God bless everybody. Sweet dreams.